HTTV. I'm Carly Selting.
I'm Kimberly Field. And welcome back to another week.
To our lovely news.
So today is Thursday the 14th. We have cross country at Aberdeen and volleyball at Highmore Junior High starts at 4 o'clock.
Make sure to be there. And Friday, tomorrow, we have football at Avon at 7 p.m. And then also on Saturday, junior high volleyball at Redfield. Not sure when that starts.
Now we're going to send it to Damon over at the elementary.
What's up? My name is Damon, and I'm here with
Allie.
So, Allie, what do you like to do at recess?
I like to play animals with my friends.
That sounds like fun. Who is your favorite teacher?
Mrs. Clark,
Why?
because she gives us candy.
She sounds cooler than my teachers. What is your favorite subject? Like science, math, or what do you like?
I like math.
Are you good at math?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. What's up? My name's Damon, and I'm here with.
Jessen.
So, Justin, what is your favorite subject? Like, do you like math, science, or what do you like? Why math? Are you good at math?
Yeah.
That's good. What do you like to do at recess?
Play freeze tag with my friends.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Who is overall your favorite teacher?
Mrs. Clark,
Why Mrs. Clark?
because she brings us everywhere.
That's really cool. All right, thank you. What's up? My name's Damon, and I'm here with.
Romeo.
So, Romeo, what is your favorite subject? Like, do you like math, science? What's your favorite subject?
PE.
Why PE?
Because I like to run.
You in sports or anything?
No.
Do you want to be?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. What do you like to do at recess?
Play tag.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Overall, who is your favorite teacher out of anybody in the school?
Mrs. Smith.
Why Mrs. Smith?
Because she lets us do fun things.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Damon. I love seeing your interviews with the little kids and seeing how they're doing.
Very fun. Now we're going to send it over to Uriah with sports.
Hello, this is Uriah with sports. Current season for the Patriots football is 3-1. For the last game against the Coyotes, a few of our defensive highlights were 2 forced fumbles by Blaze Binger and Eric Solomon, an interception by Cameron, and Dalton Reardon had 2 sacks. Preston had 1 sack. That's pretty good for him. We had 6 rushing touchdowns, 2 receiving touchdowns, thrown by Brendan, our quarterback. Patrick Mann had total 3. Erickson had total 5. Erickson had long run 1 for 96 yards. He broke 5 tackles, 66 yards. But he blasted out of the gates. What other things are there? I'm going to send it to Josiah with Coach Sullivan.
Hi, I'm Josiah Wiebe. I'm here with the head varsity football coach, Coach Solomon. How was your guys' game last week?
It was a good game. We played well. We won, and had a little struggles here and there with our passing attack, or not our attack, but facing their attack, but we handled it fine. So.
And what are your expectations for this week's game against Avon?
You know, it'll be a tough game. They're a good team. They're 3-1. We're 3-1. I think we match up pretty well, so I think it will be fun, and hopefully we'll end up on top.
And how's the junior high going?
Junior high's doing well. They're coming along. They've won some games, and and are learning and growing. So it's fun to see.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Josiah, for that segment, Coach Solomon. Football is going to Avon next Friday. Volleyball. Let's talk about volleyball. Their current score for their season is 10-3. That's pretty good for them. The Wolseley, the Patriots were led by Ella Johnson with 9 kills, Caitlin with tallying at 8, Rebecca chipped in a little bit at 5, Lila Johnson tallied in 21 assists. Was pretty good for them. Defensively, Caitlin and Cambry each tallied in 15 digs. Ella Johnson tallied in 5, so that's pretty good for them. Isabel recorded 1 solo block and 2 block assists. Rebecca would tally 1 solo and 1 block assist. Here, Caitlin would tally double-digit kills with 12, and Rebecca recording 9 kills. This was against, Willow Lake. So it was a volleyball tournament. Isabel and Caitlin each recorded an ace in the match, so that's pretty good for them. Lila led the team with 21 assists, so that's pretty good for them. Defensively, Isabel and Lila each tell 2 block assists, so that's good for them. Digs were spread throughout as Caitlin led the team with 6, and then Ella with and her sister with each having 5. Volleyball is now heading to Highmore on Thursday, and on Tuesday they're heading to Lake Preston. So hope that game goes good. I'm excited to side with Coach
How was the tournament last Saturday?
We headed over to Clark. We played pretty well. We went 4-0 on the day. We beat DeSmit and Bryn Hecla in our pool, and then we got to play Clark-Willow Lake in kind of the semifinals. And Clark-Willow Lake actually gave us a little problem. We were working with a little different lineup because we had a player that had to take off, but we found a way to win somehow. And then we ended up getting a rematch with Esteline Hendricks, which we saw about 3 weeks ago at their own tournament, and we actually pretty much destroyed them, I'd say, 25-15 and 25-16, I think were set scores. Gave them the first loss of the year and ended up winning the tournament, going 4-0, so it was a pretty good day for us.
That sounds good.
Thank you, Josiah, for that with Coach Now we're going to talk about the results from Webster cross country. Varsity boys, Josiah placed 17th, Isaac placed 30th. Varsity girls, Jordan placed 34th, so that's pretty good. I mean, hey. Junior varsity boys, Caden placed 8th, Matthew placed 20th, Gavin placed 27th, and Brecken placed 26th, so that's pretty good. JV girls, Adeline placed 8th, good for her. Reagan placed for 16th, Tess placed for 42. Junior high boys, we got Seth placing 18th place, and junior high girls, Josephine placing 23rd.
Hi, I'm Josiah Weeby. I'm here with the cross-country coach, Coach McNeil. How was Redfield's meet 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whatever it was?
We started off strong. Redfield was our first meet. It's always a big meet, but it's a good one to start with. And actually, most of our runners showed up ready to run, in good shape, had a lot of PRs that day. Running against A and B schools, I was real pleased with how the season started off for us.
And what about the conference meet last week?
Conference is always a fun meet. I always like going to Wessington Springs. They changed up the course a little bit, which was fun, a little bit more challenging, I think, to get us ready for Webster. We had a lot of placers. Most of our kids placed, actually. In all 3 categories, varsity, JV, and junior high. And so, yeah, it was another meet where kids were improving on their times.
And we went to Webster Monday. How'd that turn out?
You know, it was probably one of the nicer meets we've had in Webster. It was maybe 80 degrees with a little breeze, so That's probably one of the nicer meets we've had. It wasn't 105 and it wasn't snowing or icy or 100-mile-an-hour winds. So, we had some placers in, you placed in varsity. Caden Weinreis is coming on nice. He placed in JV, and Addie bumped up into JV versus junior high, and she placed in the JV race. We've got some kids who are stepping up to the next level. Joden moved up to varsity. She's run a varsity race now, and Addie and Brecken have moved up from junior high. They've started running JV. So we've got some kids moving around, trying some harder races, longer races. Junior high had to move up, and JV did run a longer. They ran a 4,000 meters. So we're getting into the season. Actually, today we go to Roncalli. And it's crazy to think this, but after today, our season's half done. Exciting for us today, we gained Presley Binger and Kylie Martin, and those two, along with Cambry McNeil, are running their first race today, so that's exciting. It's a smaller meet. I think it'll be a fun day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Josiah, for that with Coach McNeil. The next race for the cross country is they're going to Aberdeen today, and then the 20th they're going to Fulton. So that's going to be good. I hope they get some good places there. I'm going to send it back to Cambry and Carly. Have a nice one.
Thank you, Uriah. That was awesome. And thank you for working at Casey's. I love going there for iced coffee. You're awesome.
We'll see you around. On the 18th, starting next week, Monday, we have junior high football at Warner.
Yay.
So good luck to them. And then junior high volleyball versus Lake Preston Iroquois there. And it'll be starting at 4, and then varsity to follow.
It is at Iroquois.
Yes, in Iroquois. And then on Wednesday, there is a cross country at Fulton Invitational. So good luck to our little runners.
There's nothing going on Thursday, and then on Friday there's no school, no enhancement, nothing. And there's football at Sunshine Bible Academy at 2:30, I believe.
Make sure to be there supporting them.
Yes, and Saturday there's volleyball at the Pentagon.
And that'll be big, so make sure to go watch that tournament.
Now we're gonna
send it over to Braxton with the weather.
This is Braxton Jacobs here with the weather of the week. So for Friday, we got a high of 80 and a low of 49 with 6-mile-an-hour winds and a slight chance of rain. For Saturday, we have a high of 74 and a low of 45 with 7-mile-an-hour winds and a slight chance of rain. For Sunday, we have a high of 78 and a low of 52 with 8-mile-an-hour winds and a little bit of rain. For Monday, we have a high of 85, a low of 54, and 9-mile-an-hour wind speeds. For Tuesday, we have a high of 85, a low of 56, 18-mile-an-hour winds, and a slight chance of rain. For Wednesday, we have a high of 78 with a low of 56 with a 40% chance of rain with 9-mile-an-hour winds. For Tuesday, we have a high of 76, a low of 54, 12-mile-an-hour winds, and a 17% chance of rain.
I'm so ready. Thank you, Braxton, for doing the weather. We love seeing that.
Yes.
And knowing what to wear for the week. Thank you.
Yeah, it's fall time. I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweatshirt weather.
Yeah. We have a few birthdays this week. Today is the 14th, and it is Jace Hofer's birthday. Happy birthday, Jace. And then next week, the 19th, we have 2 birthdays, Madison Watson and Martin Conan. So happy
birthday!
To both of you, have a
All
fantabulous
three of
day.
you.
Yes, all three of you, have a fantabulous day.
Yes, and then there's no egg this week. We apologize greatly. Sorry. But yeah.
That's about it.
Thanks for tuning in, HTTV.live. Do not let it
See you
roll.
next
Let it
week.
roll. Let it roll.
Bye.
Let it roll.